Welcome you all dear students. In today's class we are going to study about reported speech in detail. Earlier class you have studied how tenses changed, pronoun, adjective, possessive adjective. At the same time how second and first person is changed into third person. And here we have 5 sentences, but we have to think about how the sentences are given here, and instruction is given. These people are saying these things. Report them using says that. What we have to use is we have to use says that as reporting verb. What is given within quotation, that is known as reported speech. Got it? So in direct speech we have two parts. Earlier class I told you introductory verb. Introductory verb somewhere here. Yes, here we can find introductory verb, but here not given. Here name of the person is written. Introductory verb or reporting verb. But the sentence which is given within quotation, that is known as reported speech. Here they told us to use says that as reporting verb. By using says that we have to use these sentences into direct speech or reported speech. Let us go through how it is. Yes, first statement. Look at here, first statement. First statement is about Paul. Atlanta is a wonderful city. Here I have written Paul says that. Paul says that Atlanta. Atlanta here, name of the city, that is proper noun. So we need to use first letter of the word, capital, and I have written here Atlanta is a wonderful city. In this way statement is ends. Second one, Ruth, I go jogging every morning. Ruth says that says that she goes. Here you can find changes. How? I go, tense, present simple. Here also we didn't change the tense form. We kept in the same tense, that is she goes. Here first person changes into third person, that is she, because Ruth lady, she, and go as a result of third person singular we need to write goes. She goes jogging every morning. Next, Anna, Jenny isn't studying for her exams. Anna says that. Jenny, name of the person, first letter is capital. Jenny isn't, we didn't change tense form here, isn't studying for her exam. Next, Andrew, I used to be very fat. Andrew says that he used to be very fat. So we didn't change tense form which is used in reported speech. When we are using says that as a reporting verb, either reporting verb or we can say that reporting verb or introductory verb. Next, last one, Jim, I can't swim. Jim says that he can't. So I becomes he here. He can't swim. In this statement, no need to change tense form. We can change its pronoun. Its pronoun or possessive adjective. Okay, so let us go to the next activity. Here, people made these sentences or statements, report them using said. What we have to do? We have to use said. Here, said is past form of say, right? Mary works in a bank, Jane said. I took it as like Jane said that. See, that is used in order to combine two parts. Here we can note down Jane said. Jane said, Mary works in a bank. There are two parts. In indirect speech, we are going to combine two parts into one statement. So we need that as conjunction. So who is the person here? Mary. Mary worked in a bank. You cannot say like Jane said Mary that she. Why? Because Mary is not taken out of this statement. I mean, reported speech. Mary is included, right? So that you have to write Mary worked in a bank. You can find tense. Which tense is used here? Simple present. Simple present converted into simple past. You can read. I have given one PDF file to your group. Somewhere page number 2nd. It is given there how tense form is changed into indirect. Next, I'm staying with some friends, Jim said. The tense form is, you can understand, I'm staying. That is nothing but present continuous. So this particular reported speech is changed into indirect. This particular statement, right? Jim said that he was staying with some friends. What we have changed is I becomes he, am becomes was. Okay. Next, third one. I have never been to Russia, Mike said. Mike said that have becomes had. I becomes he. Mike said that because Mike, right? Person. So male, right? So he had never been to Russia. So it's very simple to write. Next one. Tom can't use a computer, Ella said. Ella said that Tom couldn't, could not. We can also write here. We can write here is couldn't, no problem. Both the way you can, write. Could not use a computer. Next, everybody must try to do their best. Statement. Jill said that everybody must try to do their best. You can change must modal auxiliary into had to. Okay, no problem. Or you can remain it is as it is. Kept it as it is. No need to change must form. Okay. Jane may move to a new flat, Rachel said. Rachel said that Jane may becomes might move to a new flat. Next, last one. I'll stay at home on Sunday, Bill said. Bill said that he would stay. I'll. So, will, short form of will, right? Will or shall. Here we need to write would. Why? Because you cannot write should here. He would stay at home on Sunday. Let's go to the next one. Yes. Write these sentences as reported questions using the words given. Say words given here, we have to use these words, right? These words in order to write these questions into indirect speech. See, whenever questions are given. So in questions, we have two types. One is WH and another one is yes or no. Look at the first one. What's your name? He asked. We have to use reporting verb, either reporting verb or introductory verb. He, no need to use asked, as they have given here wanted to know. He wanted to know. Here we don't know to whom he asked, so that in a safer side we can take from me. Okay, from me. What? So what itself conjunction we can use to combine. Let us write what. Whose name? If the statement is asked me, so my name was, right? So it is asked to me. That's why you have to write my name was. Okay. In other case, we can write he wanted to know from him what his name was. So there are many ways to write, but so this way is authentic, as we know. Why? Because reported speech is happened between two or three person. Okay. In the same, when the two persons speaking together, one person asked another one to know his name. So, out of three, I mean, two persons are talking each other. First person asked the second person what his name. I mean, the statement is used by him like, what's your name? Second person may say the statement to another person. I mean, person 3. He can say that he wanted to know from me what my name was. So, in this case, I have taken this statement is authentic. Somewhere, the statement is written like he wanted to know from me what my name is. They don't change tense form. Why? Because somewhere sayings, somewhere some kind of idea. What is that? Names, we cannot change name. So in that sense, but I came to the decision that name can be changed. As a result, we can write was. Got it? So take this statement as he wanted to know from me what my name was. Let's go to the second one. Do you like Marlon Brandon? She asked. How do you write? She wanted to know from me if or whether. Why? Why? Because this statement, this question is asked in the form of yes or no. If you ask this question to anyone, so what could be the reply? The reply is yes or no. For example, do you like Marlon Brandon? If you like, you can say yes. If you didn't like, you can say no. So that if the statement, if this question, if there is yes or no question, you have to write if or whether in indirect speech to combine. One thing is very important is whether, the word whether is homophone. So there may be chances to write WEATHER. Got it? So that don't write whether spelling whenever you turn this particular statement into indirect. You have to go for if, that is easy, easy than using the word whether. So let us turn this statement into reported. She wanted to know from me if or whether I liked. If the statement is asked me, you have to write I. So past form. How? Why? Because here is given present, simple present. You need to convert into simple past. I liked who? Marlon Brandon. Next, how old are you? She said. We have to use reporting verb as asked. See, normally a question we are asking, right? We are not saying like we told question. We said question, right? Normally we are saying tomorrow I am going to ask few questions to you. So in that sense, we are using asked as a reporting verb or introductory verb in the statement. Yes. So which statement here? How old are you? This one. She asked me. She asked me what she asked. How old? How old? You have to write how old together. How old? I was. You becomes I. So R becomes was. Tense is changed. Okay. You cannot write were. You cannot write were here. Why? Because first person, that is I. Okay. Yes. Let us go to D. When does the train leave? I asked. I asked. Look at here. Reporting verb. I asked. When? WH. Immediately how to take after writing asked. When? The train. The train. So noun part of the statement. Train. What is the helping verb? Helping verb is does. Does plus leave is equal to leaves. So what is the simple past form of leave? That is left. Okay. Put a full stop. Next, are you enjoying yourself? He asked. So what kind of the question it is? This is what? Yes or no. Right? So right. He asked me. He asked me if or whether. Because of yes or no. I, here you becomes I. If the statement is asked me, you have to write I. So are, this statement is this question is given in the form of, so which tense? In the form of yes or no. The tense is present continuous. Present continuous becomes past continuous. I was enjoying myself. Next statement. How are you? He said. We need to use asked as introductory verb. He asked me. He asked me how I was. Put a full stop. How WH we can write soon after writing me, then pronoun of the statement of the question is you. You becomes I if the statement is asked me. Okay. In other sense, you can also write he asked him. He asked him. But when there is second person is used, most of the time second person is used. So in that time, you have to change particular pronoun into first person. Okay. So we are writing, he asked me how I was. Next one. Does your father work here? She asked. She asked. So, does your father work here? Yes or no? Okay. If this question needs answer as yes or no, you have to write if or whether. She asked me if or whether. So, your father becomes, if this question is asked me, you have to write my father. Your becomes my here, my father. Tense is does plus work is equal to works. So simple present converted into simple past. So that worked. Then here becomes there. Let's go to next one. Yes. Report the police officer's questions to the shop owner. So officer asked questions to whom? The shop owner. What is it about? It's about robbers, right? You can understand. What's your name? Who asked? Police. The police officer. The police officer asked the shop owner. You have to write to whom he asked. The shop owner. What's your name? What? WH. You can write what? Your becomes his. To whom he asked? The shop owner. That's why his. Your becomes his here. His name was, is changed into was. Okay. So this is the way you have to make this statement. Did you see the robbers? Is it yes or no? Yes. Yes or no question is asked by the police officer to the shop owner. Here you can write. So which tense is used here? Did plus C is equal to saw. You saw. Immediately you can decide that is nothing but simple past. So simple past becomes past perfect. So you can write the police officer enquired. So what does it doing? What does it do? Enquiry. Enquiry. So what is the verb form of enquiry? Enquired. Enquired him. To whom? Him. Either you can write him when the concept is known to us. If the concept is not known, you can write the shop owner. If or whether is compulsory. Why? Because the statement is asked in the form of yes or no. Had, he had. He refers to the shop owner. So had seen. Tense form is simple. Past is converted into past perfect. So had seen the robbers. Next one. See, what were they wearing? Police officer enquired the shop owner. What? They refers to robbers. They had been. Look at here. Were they wearing? So tense is past continuous. As you know, past continuous tense is changed to past perfect continuous tense. You can see here they had been wearing. The tense is changed into past perfect continuous. And one more thing, what you have to keep in mind is were. See, were is past form of are, right? So R is past form, present form. Present form in the sense we can say V1 and V2. What is the V3 form of R? That is been, right? Been form. So been form is past participle, okay, or V3 form of R. Keep in mind, whenever we are going to change this particular tense form were into past participle, you need to write been, okay. And so had form is common wherein perfect tense. So write with pronoun, that is they had been wearing as it is, no need to change. So in this way you can recognize this tense form is past perfect continuous tense. Let's go forward. The next statement is, how do you think they got in? Who asked? The police officer asked. To whom? The shop owner again. You can write, the police officer asked him how he thought. How? WH. Asked him how he thought. So here you changed into he. Who is you here? The shop owner. That's why he think. What is the first form? Thought. You are most of the time getting confused with two words, T A U G H T. So past form of teach, past form of teach, and here think, thought. Keep in mind, don't get confused between these two, okay. So write thought. This is what? Thought, thought, thought. They got in. So they refers to robbers again, no need to change. So we knew this matter, that's why you can write as it is. They got in. Next is, what did they take? The police officer asked him again. You can write, either you can write or you can leave, no problem. The police officer asked him again what they had taken. So look at the tense form here. Past simple becomes past perfect tense. They refers to robbers they had taken. I hope you understand this concept very easily. Let's go forward. Write these sentences in indirect speech. I am very tired, she said. She said that. Am. Tense form is present. Convert into past. Am becomes was, so that she was very tired. It's very simple. I'll see them soon. He said that he would. So who is he? I refers to this same person, he. So becomes he, will becomes would, see them soon. I am going to the cinema, she said. She said that she was going to the cinema. Look at the tense form. Present continuous becomes past continuous. I see the children quite often, he said. He said that he saw. I see. He saw. So I becomes he and see turn to its V3 form, that is saw the children quite often. Next one. I'm having a bath, she said. She said that she was. I becomes she. Am changes into was. having a bath. I have already met their parents, she said. She said that she had, have becomes had, already met their parents. The last one. I stayed in a hotel for a few weeks. She said that she had. Simple past becomes past perfect. She had stayed in a hotel for a few weeks. Let's go to next. Yes. I have something to show you, I said to her. Here, first person is speaking with third person. Okay. So, I told her, to whom we are talking? Her. I told her that. So, so first person is speaking about himself. That's why don't want to change pronoun here. Pronoun which is used within the quotation. Okay. First person is making his own statement. Don't want to change the particular statement. I mean, a statement is pronoun. You have to keep it is same. I told her that I had. You can change tense form. Have becomes had here. Had something to show her. Okay. So you refers to this girl, her. That's why you have to change it as her. I'm going away tomorrow, he said. He said that he was going away the next day or the following day. You have to write definite article here. Okay. Next, I have been in London for a month, but I haven't had time to visit the tower, said Rupert. Rupert said that I becomes he, have becomes had, he had. Why? Because look at the tense here. Tense is used in direct speech is present perfect. Present perfect tense becomes past perfect. So that he had been in London for a month, but so here but is used. So here are two statements, sentences. Okay. You might have read about compound sentence. So this is what compound sentence. But after but, your conjunction is used to combine two sentences together. As a result, the next statement, as you know, compound sentences having two main clauses. So next clause, you have to look at the next clause. I, who to whom I refer? Rupert. That's why you change it as like he. Have becomes had. He hadn't. Had. Had is with reform, right? So had time to visit the tower. In this way, you have to make this particular statement. Next, I'll come with you as soon as I'm ready. She replied me, to whom? Me. That she would. I becomes a she, will changes into would. She would come with me. So you becomes me. She replied me that she would come with you. Here you have to change. Here is you cannot write me here. You have to change this particular word. You know, she replied me that she would come with. You can write you refers to some other person. As a result, I'll come with you. I'll come with you. Who said? She said. She is talking with second person, that is you. As a result, you have to write, she replied me that she would come with me. Yes, the statement is right. She would come with me. No need to change this particular word. She would come with me as soon as she was ready. Next, we have a lift, but very often it doesn't work. They said. They said that. So we, singular. I mean, you have the concept like singular, plural. Yes. Here we is first person plural form. So first person plural form is changed as third person plural, that is they. Okay, so you have to write they said that they tense have becomes had a lift, but very often it, so no need to change, doesn't becomes didn't work. Past form of does is did. So write this statement like this. Next, I must go to the dentist tomorrow, he said. He said that he must go. Either you can write must as it is, or you can change into had form, had to. Okay. So had to is modal auxiliary as we have studied earlier, but you can use, either you can write must wherein reported speech, or you can also use had to or must go to the dentist the next day. Tomorrow becomes the next day, either the next day or the following day. This is the way you have to make statements or sentences, statements or questions or imperative sentences and all, or exclamatory. See, in this last earlier class, I'm talking about statements and questions. I didn't say about imperative statement and exclamation. Okay, I'll teach you about that two concept next coming classes. Thank you so much, dear students. Have a nice day.